1, 2, 3, 4, thought the 5. This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You go and poke the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some?
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Blue check. Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
32. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 31 yards. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And out across midfield down to the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
First and 10, here's Gibbs. From the 38 now, here's second and 3. They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Clemson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And they'll get this down to the 10. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
First and goal, Detroit.
They'll run with Montgomery. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to their 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Montgomery is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Here's Gall. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Gibbs. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And it'll be fourth down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. He'll look to throw. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Detroit.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Lions take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Drill green, 33. Yellow. Dog red.
Throwing. Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
52 Bulls. Watch out, man. Stick you, few. Cut.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Set, hut. Flat. Next, right. White. Smash. Red. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Caught on the right side. Reed. A minimum gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Black 40. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Love now. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Blue 32.
Jacobs again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Ready.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
They go with Jacobs. And he'll take this one in. Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. That is caught by Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit! Sam Laporta, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are an extra point away from taking the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Flag blue. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a 2nd and 10.
Mega. Set, hut. 52 blue. Blue striker.
Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Goff going to shift him around. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
This to Laporta, right side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
35-yard run.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club,
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
38.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now 3rd down and very long.
Black 40.
Love looking to throw it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Williams to return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Back to throw, Goff. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Now Goff looking to change the play. Back to throw here. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. Oh, he's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And he spikes it to stop the clock. And now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the lead now 11, 24-13. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And the Lions have recovered. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Gibbs. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
And now an audible here into something else.
4 down.
To throw is gone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And the gun they'll give to Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Gone. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 29 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Packers 13. Jack Fox picking off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Here's Love. Steps away to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. He got 29 yards that time. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Cycle. Black. Steel. Black. Blaster. Stick. Claws red.
Play.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That one caught downfield by Watson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Come on. Stick. Mega. Black Ultra. Blue Striker. Ready?
Now Love. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Down. Ready?
On 2nd and 10, Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love, eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Now gone. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's gone. And incomplete on the deep ball. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 4th down, Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. To the air again, Goff. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we'll take a break. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now it's is gone. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And right side, they're going to go option here. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
180! Maverick!
Here's Goff. To the left side, he finds Tesla. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 66 yards. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
95.
Love throwing for it. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Second and 7. Here's Goff. This is caught by Williams. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gibbs. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Hand off now to Gibbs. Oh, he got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the 13 now, they work look on 1st and 10. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Goff now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and try to add to this lead.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Brian Branch with it. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Hey, 5. What's up?
Throwing now, Goff. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Down.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
50, green. White. No ball.
Love. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing. Love. And this one too low.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go. Fury, yellow, 33, yellow. Go red. Speedo blue. Rail, yellow. Slide blue. Fight, 97. Ready.
To the air again, Love. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try and run for it. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Goff going to throw it. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Super. Tonight. 180. 5.
Gone. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Lions, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink.